Hello. Hold on. My mic isn't pointed at my face. That's kind of important. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hello, hello. Am I louder than Spotify? Yes. Okay, cool. Hi. Welcome in. Hello. How's everyone doing? Um, I both have... Why am I in two places at once? I have no idea what's happening on the Pixelmaze. But hi, Nature. Welcome in. I'll call you in just a second to start the collab. Hi, Pixie. Welcome in. Who's fronting if you want to share? But hello. Hi. So I have a juxtaposition of emotions today. I'm both very sad and very manic. So it's medicine-induced mania. So it'll fix itself soon. But if I seem a little bit off, that's why. My filter, which was thin to begin with, is, like, gone. So, good luck to me. And maybe you? Hi, Mal. Welcome in. Hi, Cinder. Why does it say I'm talking when I'm not talking? I think my gain is too high. 1 second. Why is it doing that? Is it on the right thing? Yes. Why does it say I'm talking when I'm not talking? Okay, we're gonna keep it there. And hope that works. Whee! Okay, cool. Okay. But today we are going to be playing Book of Hours with Nature Claws. We are going to be being an occult librarian. It's a game where there's a whole lot of history. Ooh, I forgot about the spreadsheet. I should bring the spreadsheet. There's a whole lot of history. There's a whole lot of fuckery. There's a whole lot of pretty. And it's a whole lot of my brain exploding. With announcements. This Sunday, we should be having Shorty and Sunshine Split Fiction Sunday. Again. We should. Knowing us something's gonna happen. Where is that spreadsheet? I have no clue. But this feeling won't stop. Oh. Hey, Nature, you're gonna be the one who fills in the thing now. Well, hold on. How do I fix it? Wait, do I still fill it in? This is so much to fill. Oh, God. If I just fill it in generally, can you, like, fix it? Or do I have to, like, learn? Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to change scenes. 1 second. Pixie, you won! Hi, Mal. Okay, so I don't know Mal super well yet. But Mal has a great sense of humor. I do know that. And they seem badass. And I don't know much more about you yet. But Pixie in general is just a wonderful human being. So. Woo. Okay, now I have to change to here. Hold on. Hold on, I'm calling you. Give me a minute.
Hello, librarian tech support. Nature speaking.
Hello.
Hello, how is you?
I'm very much doing today.
That is entirely fair.
I'm just doing. It also doesn't help that I'm feeling kind of sick. So
Oh.
it's okay. I think I ate bad pizza, unfortunately.
Oh, got food poisoning.
Again.
Again? Oh.
It's like a mild case. I don't know how I keep getting it.
How frequently do you get it? Is your stomach as bad as mine? Jesus.
I didn't used to get it at all, and then the past 6 months I've gotten it like 5 times.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright, interesting.
I don't know why. It's always from different things. Once it was from, once it was from fast food, once it was from a pizza place, once it was from home-cooked food,
Okay.
and then the other 2 times were really, really mild, but it was just kind of like, grocery store, like, something out of the box wasn't great.
And, like, it wasn't the same food either. Like, it
No.
wasn't fish or anything. Okay.
No. Okay, so one was, like, these hash browns type thing from a fast food place. One was pizza.
Mm-hmm.
One
Okay.
was potato soup that I made.
Okay.
It was homemade. And then one of them was, like, a cake type thing, and then the other one was, like, a drink. It was, like, sweet tea.
Oh, okay. The drink is the weirdest one. Because at first I was going to say, like, you don't have celiac disease. Like, it's not a gluten thing.
I do have MCAS.
Okay.
So that just means that my mast cells react to everything that I eat. So it's kind of like an autoimmune disease, except for the fact that it's everything that's coming into your system is treated like an allergen.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it could just be that something's messing with your, yeah, like Raspy said, something messing with your immune system on top of that. Maybe? But like, I'm not a doctor. I really don't know. I just know because I've also had like weird random stints of gastrointestinal issues, we'll say. Like in a somewhat short span of time. So
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. And then my cat's also acting strange. So if I have to run away from my cat for a second, that might happen.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
But hello.
But yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I hear you're having some trouble immediately with the spreadsheet, and I do apologize.
It's just a lot of information for my teeny tiny brain.
That's fair. I made it fancy.
You did make it fancy. I love fancy normally, except when it's information,
Right.
in which case I get very confused very quickly.
That's fair. Is it easy to read? I guess is also a question.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't understand the only thing I don't understand is D column. So the first is the title. The second is
Is the principal.
And how much.
You know, stuff it is.
And then
memory is what memory it gives when you read it.
Yeah. And then...
the period is, that is just the historical period of the book.
Okay, and then E...
So, like,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's all good. Go ahead.
E is the language, and then F is what happens the first time we read it, G is what happens the second, and then the third. Okay.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do understand the spreadsheet. Woo!
If a language has a little emoji next to it, that means it's a fancy language you need to learn.
Cool. Fun. More languages. Also, Raspy, you are probably onto something. I'm allergic to so many things. Hi, Pavati, welcome in. KFC sounds awesome, and I want it now. Hi, Ghost, welcome in. Being sick. My cat is sick. Or kind of sick. He has something that makes his sickness, like, come back every so often, and so we have to be, like, very aware of when it happens, so I can take him to the vet. So it's just, like, a cyclical thing. Where? Okay.
Oh yeah. Honestly, if you just want to put in like the name, do you know how to add new layers? In spreadsheets.
What?
Okay.
No. And that's definitely a no.
Okay.
If you were...
Say, for example... Okay. Sorry, I'll let you go first.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, if you were giving me, like, how to edit a document, like, if you were like, here, edit this paper, I'd be like, I got you, and I would be able to do it to, like, amazingness. But this, nope, no clue.
Okay. The one thing I will explain is that if you want to add another book to a certain category, say there is another hard book that you want to add, right-click on the bottom layer, and there should be something under insert row below. No, that does. Okay, no, that does that. That's annoying.
I have 8 huge cooked drumsticks in my fridge. Who wants them? I want them. I made them last night with garlic, salt, and herbs de Provence. I don't know what the herbs de Provence is, but it sounds really good. What broke again? Oh, it broke. Oh, god damn it. The parachute broke again. 1 second, I'll fix it. I fix. Maybe I spoke too soon.
What's wrong? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. It dropped. Ghost landed.
Oh.
Why didn't it say anything?
Right. Huh. Bizarre.
Yeah, that is bizarre. Try it again. Hold on.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
There we go. It worked. Oh, wait. You were doing a group drop. Pixel plush.
I understood what I did wrong with the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I have to do to fix it?
For the spreadsheet? Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
No.
As long as I don't have to fix it, we're good.
No, I was just fucking around with it, and I've undid my mistake.
Cool.
Okay.
Let me do this. Let me do this again. It's like a very sweet herb-like mixture. It's used a lot over in France. Ooh. What herbs are in it? Safety cone promoted pool safety. Yes. Yes, it did.
Now you got me curious. So, let's see. It's a mixture of dried herbs considered typical in the province region of southeastern France.
Oh, you're in the pool again!
These blends often contain savory, marjoram, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and others.
Oh. Well, I use all of those without the fancy word.
In North America, lavender...
Raspy is like right in there right after you said it.
Basil, bay leaf, hyssop, tarragon, summer savory, parsley, fennel, and chervil.
Gerbils?
Chervil. also called French parsley.
Yeah, let's not put gerbils in our herb mixture. Okay, so how do I add to the...
Okay, so if you want to add a layer, like say add another heart book.
Okay.
You go over to the left-hand side of the column where it says, like, say 5, you know, where the Geminiad is.
Okay.
You following?
Yes.
Click.
Okay.
And then go to insert one row below.
I don't have that. I have insert one row above and insert one column left.
No, not the Geminiad title. The row itself, where it says 5.
Oh, okay. Figured it out. Okay. Thank you for helping my brain. I promise my brain works. It does. I promise.
No, I totally understand. Yeah, but yeah, if you just want to fill in what you easily can, you don't have to worry about making it fancy. I can mess around with that on my end, you know, so it's fine.
Apparently I wasn't the only one who heard gerbils. Cinder also heard gerbils.
It is Chervil. Chervil.
Okay, are we ready to Book of Hours?
One final question: are you capable of live streaming it into the Discord? So I don't have a delay.
We can try it. It might accidentally cause problems. But hold on. Let me see how taxed my CPU is.
Valid. Entirely valid.
Okay. I'm at 88% memory and 41% CPU.
Okay, that's not awful.
Okay, let me try to cast it into the Discord and see what happens.
If everything shits itself, we can refresh, and I'm fine with just having a delay.
Okay. Okay, I did that.
Also, shut the hell up, Raspy. I see you.
My CPU jumped to 79. Okay. But it went back down. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I should pause this. Okay.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Okay, and then this goes here. Okay, please let us know if there's a stream delay. If there's a stream delay, we're also going to stop it. But other than that, it's now canon. Nature eats gerbils and still also made for poor viewers.
This is not canon. That is a miss. That is a twisting of the words that I have spoken based on mishearing and possibly me misspeaking.
Is it slander?
Intentionally so from Raspy, yes.
Okay. So,
Alright.
why can't I move the thing? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button.
Oh,
that'll do it.
There you go.
Okay, I forget what we were doing.
I was just about to ask. Do you recall anything?
Okay, I know. I remember a little bit how to read the books this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that we were unlocking rooms. And I remember how to read and unlock them and get the thingies, the whatever this is called,
these are skills.
The skills, yeah. Atreyu DiGiorno! Sorry, my cat. Sir. You're not allowed up there. Hold on 1 second. I won't be able to hear you for just a second. Atreyu. Okay, you know what? This is like the bajillionth time this has happened. We're making the desk a fortress that you can't climb over again. Why? Because you're a gremlin who drives me up a wall. Okay, that goes there. Corey's gonna have another conniption. Because last time I accidentally put all this stuff on his desk. And then I didn't warn him, and he walked into the office, and it was just a pile of shit. And he's like, "What the fuck happened?" And I'm like, "So your son, he did this thing called being a gremlin, and being a pain in my ass. I love him dearly, but dear Lord, why is everything heavy? See, this is what you do. You have to make me pick things up off the floor. I'm not a picker-upper. I don't have those muscles. The picker-upper muscles. The picker-upperess. Okay, hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. So what? Your cat's name is Atreyu DiGiorno?
Yes. Okay. So the reason he's named Atreyu DiGiorno, it started as a joke, because we adopted him. So he's not delivery. He's DiGiorno. He's adopted. I didn't deliver him. He was adopted. And so he got nicknamed DiGiorno because he wasn't delivery. It's DiGiorno. And then it just kind of stuck.
Oh. Okay, gotcha. Also, wait, sorry. What was the reasoning for Atreyu?
Atreyu, he came with that name from the shelter, but also I loved the Neverending Story as a kid, and so it just kind of stuck.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's also the name of a band.
Also, Raspy is saying I'm apparently much quieter compared to you, Sunshine.
Oh, fudge. Hold on. I'll fix it. I can fix it.
I can also talk a little bit closer to the mic if I need to.
Well, don't do that while I'm trying to adjust sound.
Well, heckin', I'm sorry. I guess I do need to periodically turn away because I'm looking over my second monitor for the spreadsheet. Because apparently I'm being your Dewey Decimal System for bookkeeping.
I actually know how to organize. I used to be an actual librarian, so I know how to organize in the Dewey Decimal Systems and the Library of Congress systems, and it still doesn't. This still makes no sense.
Valid. Well, because you have a few things not going great for you. Because they're color coded based on their principle, except when they're not. And,
fun.
And they also they are defined. They are technically defined by their period, but that's not obvious unless you look at it. So and so you're kind of left to decide for yourself: do you organize based on historical period or based on principle? And I think we landed on principle, at least for now, just so you can understand how the game works better.
Okay.
At least I think that's what we wound up doing.
Okay. I also have a ton of order forms.
That's if you want to just order stuff from the mainland. Like if you say you want to order stuff like milk or eggs or tea, or whatever the fuck. You need to send an order form. This is before Amazon was a thing. So you need to write a handwritten letter with the money in it and send it because we're on the middle of an island in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Oh yeah, I used to live there too, in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah. Well, here we're surrounded by water. I don't know if you were on an island.
I was not on an island. It felt like an island because we literally had no Wi-Fi, but.
Oof.
Thanks.
But yeah.
Is sound better, by the way?
Am I being audibly perceived better, chat? Even when I'm not currently speaking into the microphone?
Then me? Or just in general? Also, I think the room we should unlock next is the Motley Tower, 3rd floor. Or we should unlock a book with Lantern or Sky.
Yeah, that would be smart. Sky is at least Sky and Heart are both at least principles that are relatively easy to get. Yeah. So I guess sorry. I'm also trying to gather my bearings on what the hell we've done previously. Okay. So. Admittedly, that is the one thing I don't know if I got all of, is that which books we actually have read. I don't know if you want to take that into account when you're sorting stuff, to be like, oh, I know I read these.
If it has the extras,
If it has the extra little lantern icon, or the extra little icon next to it. Let's see. Let me see what lantern books that we have confirmed you read. Bancroft Diaries, BD.
I wish I had more than 2. What's the word? The things that are screens that you have at your PC.
Monitors.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm the one with 2 monitors to help at least a little bit, and I have your Twitch chat on my phone.
Oh, so technically you have 3. I only have 2.
Yes.
But they're still. I need to have everything super big because my vision sucks.
Oh no, entirely. No, I entirely get you. I am nearsighted with what's it called, diplopia? I have natural double vision.
I have, so do I. I went to the eye doctor last week, and I have double vision. I have negative 9.5 in one eye and negative 10.5 in the other eye. And
oh, honey.
and I probably have to have eye surgery by the end of the year because guess whose retinas are detaching?
Oh dear. Oh boy, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Holy shit. Yeah, because I will admit, even though my eyesight is kind of garbo, it's at least stabilized.
Mine is not. It's getting worse.
Yeah, mine got really bad in like a roughly early middle school when I started wearing glasses.
Ooh.
And as far as like it started like kind of later, like around puberty, which is weird.
Mine started when I was 7.
Oof. My parents always complained that it was because I was staring at my computer too much, which I don't know if that would have been entirely a factor or not, but meh. Regardless, it's mostly stayed the same since then. I think it only like went down briefly, and then went back up to normal, quote unquote, at least where it is right now. I don't know. Eyes are weird. Books. We're doing book things.
Yes, books. Book things. Okay,
yes.
So, Lantern books.
Bancroft Diaries is the only one we have read.
Okay. So I kind of...
That's also another mod thing. On the spreadsheet, I did order them alphabetically, but, like, you can just put them at the bottom and I'll sort them later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't
okay.
hate yourself.
Hey!
No. I'm saying that I'm crazy for trying to sort over 200 books.
Just a smidge.
Yes. Well, I guess we're not at 200 books yet. I think we're at like 98. Was it? Roughly? But yeah. Actually, sorry, roughly about 85. But anyway. Yeah, so you see on the Bancroft Diaries, that one has that little extra icon next to like the little eye swirly, like that symbol. Yeah, looking over at Bancroft Diaries, we've already read that one. I don't know if you want to sort your read books separately, to easily grab them to like grab memories.
Oh, that would be smart.
Or we could just keep all the Lantern books together in one spot and be like, hey, which one of these has the thing? And I could pick through. But you know, whichever is easier for you. I'm trying to work off of your pace.
I just wanted to pick a book.
Okay, cool. All right, what book do you want to try and read?
Either The Locksmith's Dream: A Light Through the Keyhole or The Known Unknown Tantra.
Ooh, both are fun. The other one that you did, Light Through the Keyhole, it would be easier to read, and also does give you another sky memory, sky skill. Because it's got Purifications and Exaltations.
Ooh, do I have sky skills? I don't think I do.
You might I think glassblowing and vessel crafting is the only one.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's got one sky. It's not a dominant. It's a recessive principle, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Okay, so let's go ahead and read the Locksmith's Dream.
The first volume of Teresa Gaumier's examinations of parallels in the mystical dreams of artisans.
Which one's the correct desk?
This is actually one of the first books you read in Cultist Simulator.
Oh, the books overlap?
Yeah, there's a decent bit of overlap, actually. I mean, obviously there's way more books in Book of Hours than in Cultist Simulator. But...
That is kind of the name. I'm sorry, I'll shush.
If you're looking for a Lantern desk, I think either the pale one or
there we go.
The one in your big library would also work.
I'm just giving you shit, by the way.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm not actually offended. It's
Okay,
fine.
just making sure.
No, I get you. Okay. So do you remember the maths you gotta do?
Yes, I think I got it.
Okay. Hieroglyphics adds that's 1.
Okay, I think that's enough, right?
No, you need 4.
But I have health. Oh,
You need 4 lantern
fuck me.
to meet the book.
Okay, got it.
That's 3.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, because that only has 1 lantern. There's numbers next to each of them.
I know math.
And,
I say incorrectly.
okay. That adds sky. Though I believe there is a tool that you own that can add 1 lantern. It might be still in that same room. If you can pull the screens back. Oh, you grabbed a painting.
How do I... Where did the...
There you go. Oh, it's
there
not
we
in
go.
there. Check the other desks. I might have moved it. It's like a weird, old Renaissance, light mirror thing. I forget what the actual term is for it. It's pretty big. Oh. Check the map table.
Which one's the
Just to
map
the left.
table? Oh, this one.
Ah! Not there.
Dang it.
Oh, it just put everything back. It's fine. Where? Oh God, where'd we put it? Okay. Check the tower.
I'm convinced the Cox guys just drink breaking our internet more. Also, high procrastination, welcome in.
Hi, Tixel. How you doing, buddy? I smell a nerd. Yeah, said the nerd to a group of nerds.
I'm a nerd.
We're all nerds. Okay. Check the tower on the right. I know there's a desk up there we might have left it at. Nope, there's a scale. Shit.
Where'd I put it?
Okay. This is why organization is very important, and I fail at it miserably.
I don't organize.
Where the fuck did it go?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. We could try something here. Click on that big old astrolabe looking thing.
Okay.
And then you see it has a icon that looks like a sextant, or the weird triangle thing.
Yeah. I know what a
Okay.
sextant is.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I know a lot of people don't.
You're good.
Okay. And then if you hover over that, you should be able to see other tools that start glowing.
I just want the doll to leave. Can the doll just burn up?
We could chuck it in the ocean or throw it in the fire, but it is also a very potent occult tool.
Because they're haunted.
Yeah, that's a recurring thing.
Oh, I found it. Is it this?
Yes, that thing.
Okay.
All right. So we go back to the desk.
Okay. This
Other
goes
one.
to...
Other one. This one isn't lantern.
What? I thought it
Click the wrong
was.
You click the wrong one. You click the Ava's desk, not the pale one.
I know what I'm doing. Where is it?
Left. There you go.
Okay. Can you
You're
tell
good.
that my brain is gone today?
No, I totally get you. I also understand if we don't do this as long as we've done before. We went for 5 hours straight previously, and you were zonked. After the session. Okay, that's enough. There you go. Revelation.
Also, so we're not trying to corrupt Sunshine. Okay. I have some of the dirtiest minds that I know of all of my friends.
Yeah.
I know I seem innocent, but I'm not. At all. As good as Sunshine is more than a little. What'd you say? Sunshine is more likely to corrupt us, TBH? Yes, that is correct. There's divided and then there's Tixel. Oh.
That's true. I am surrounded by a bunch of very thirsty trans femme VTubers. So like, and Tixel is in fact one of them. So.
No, you're good. We're 18 plus.
Yes. Yeah.
I say cunt way too frequently to not be 18 plus. Sorry.
Especially when we're serving it.
Yeah. Woo.
Yes. I don't say work for a living because people pay me for it, but if you make me a reference near me, it'll go straight over my head. Valid, Pavati. That was, I shouldn't say that to me. I didn't do not safe for work artwork, but like, I understand the intellectual understanding of sex rather than the wisdom of it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm fine.
Am I the only one who's a straight / by curious friend of nature? There's not many. I'll say that much. But yeah, alright.
Okay, it said something.
Do you want to read this or I?
You can read it, you make it more fancy.
Alright, thanks. I try. DM. It's the DM in me. This was the first edition of Teresa Gaumier's thing on the Dreams of Artisans, blah, 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 blah. The parallels in mystic dreams experienced by carpenters, masons, and other artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world. Surprisingly mordant and even funny. No one has ever explained why Gaumier devoted herself to this quixotic exploration of artisans' dreams.
Okay, what is mordant and chaotic?
Sorry, the first word again?
Mordant.
Mordant. Actually, let me look that one up. Mordant.
Look up only shows?
Oh, biting or like sharp. Like very witty.
Yeah.
But like, you know, maybe a little vulgar. And then quixotic is like, I can presume, because it's based on Don Quixote. Exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical. So Don Quixote. Alright.
Okay.
Time and again, we hear of the wood, which rises from the world's foundations. All trees reach for light. What does the wood reach for? Is there a difference between light and capital L, light? I think the key to dreams of the wood might be one of these. The one that isn't exactly real.
Okay,
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, you're expecting like philosophical. The only thing I could think of that whole time was a euphemism for wood. Yeah.
I fucking called it. Yeah, I knew exactly as it was being talked about. Yes. Okay. Do you want a rundown?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
I lost you for a sec. Okay, you're back.
Okay, okay. Do you want a rundown on what the book was about?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, now I have to bring it back up again on my end. Because you closed out the thing. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I was so excited.
No. You're okay. You're okay. I can bring it up on my end again. On the wiki, like through the keyhole. Okay. So Teresa Gaumier, whoever this author is talking about the fact that there's a lot of different construction workers or like artisans, people who make shit. Creative types have a lot of the same dreams. It tends to favor those with a powerful imagination. Ergo, those people wind up running into a place literally called the Wood, as in the forest. The bosque is another term they use. Which is actually a place of the dreamscape. Of the Mantis, as it's referred to in-game. So creative types all have the same dreams within this place called the Woods. And she starts waxing philosophically on, is there any weird source of power or enlightenment that strengthens the wood as much as anything else?
So she's trying to get with
Yes.
it. Like, she's trying to understand it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first of her books. She is asking questions, but she's noticing patterns.
So she's about where I am with this game.
Kind of. A little more eloquent, but no, I'm kidding.
Hey! You should read my writing. My writing is so much better than my speaking.
You know what? That's a valid point. You've read a lot more of my writing than I've read of yours.
Yeah. I told you I was... Okay, so I'm manic, right? The other day, I sat down and in 1 hour, I wrote 2,000 words in my book.
Very lantern and moth-coated.
And then I've been doing art projects like back to back to back to back to back.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Now I understand what the hell is going on with you. You are the epitome, the embodiment, literally, of the moth constantly like going towards the lamp,
And then getting burnt, and then being like, eh.
Definitely more in Cultist Simulator terms or Book of Hours terms. Definitely more moth than lantern. Ironically, but regardless.
I want to unlock a room.
Okay.
Because I want to... Wait, I have to learn the lesson, too.
Yes. Which you put right in there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then I want to get a person, so where's the sky person?
Alright. At this point, I think at this stage we literally need to hire someone and be lucky. I don't know if there's anyone we can hire just in town that just has sky normally.
I'm giving the post office a rave.
Valid. Sorry, the coffin maker has one sky.
That's...
1 point of sky by default.
I think that's all we need. Who is it?
The coffin maker, working with the Mr. and Mrs. Keel.
Okay, so what do I...
One focuses on birth, the other about death.
Wait. That's the wrong thing. Am I saying the wrong thing?
No, he's primarily winter, but
Oh.
he does have a second principle of sky. You need to use winter to invite him, to get his attention and then pay him.
Okay, so put Tristan here. No, wait.
Wrong one. Whist.
But it's blue. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, start. And then...
Not everything is color-coded to the principle. I'm sorry.
It needs to be color-coded.
But like, there's so many different principles that are multiples that we can't do them all in the same. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, he has one sky, which then leaves us with one thing to remind is that you can only put one thing of each to a person. Like, they can only take one food, one memory, one tool, one element of the soul.
At a time, right?
Period.
Oh.
Like for each time you hire them.
So then how do I get it to 6?
We need to give him enough stuff that'll add up to 6. So, okay, looking at him, he's already got 1.
Yeah.
If we had Faust, that would be another +1. But that's fine. We can't use skills directly, sadly. The sun memory should have another 2, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so that's 4. And then we have the astrolabe, which is 5. And then if we have at least 1 food or drink that has 1 sky, we're in the clear. But that's also if we have enough time for all of them. Hiring people is usually something I do at the start of a day. We're about halfway past.
Coffin because he's a vampire? No, he's coffined because he smoked too much weed. I'm sorry, wrong kind of coffin.
That's way more Icker coded. Or maybe not Icker. Oh my god, I'm mixing up with my own fucking occult stuff. It's very nectar coated, I think, because herbs. But anyway.
I was waiting for you to start doing that, to be honest.
What? Start smoking?
No! Oh, wait! The blue crown has 2 sky!
Ooh, if we... Now, that is an ingredient. I don't know. Will he take... Oh, no, he can take wood, because he's a coffin maker. He can take wood. But I don't know if he can take flowers directly. No, we would need to... wait, do we have the kitchen?
I think so. Yes, we do.
We do. We can make tea with that, actually.
Okay, so I'm guessing I put it in the range, and I put it in here, and I give it an ingredient, and then I add a soul card. What do I add?
Yes. Any.
I'm gonna add in metal.
This is, the one that will fit.
Oh. What one will fit? We'll do health.
Sure.
Okay.
Blue Crown Tea. Hot drink with nectar, sky, and winter.
Okay, start that.
It'll take 60 seconds. Now, while that's happening, we could start talking to our dude about the weather.
Okay.
There you go. Dirt
Weather.
water. No.
No, it's leaf water. Get it right.
More useful than one might expect, especially in Britain.
Ah! But isn't it always rainy there? I guess it's sunny today.
Frequently it is. Not constantly. A slight bit of hyperbole.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it real quick to grab this. Okay.
We could, if we have enough time, we could try to recharge our soul biddy as well. But that's even if we need to.
I don't think we need to.
If the tea gives us 2 sky, we're Gucci.
It does.
But I don't remember.
It does.
Okay. Well, I know the flower did. I don't know if the tea does.
I checked.
Oh, did you literally look it up? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then we're fine then. And then we do that, and then we give him, what was the other 2 things?
The astrolabe?
No. That's not an astrolabe.
Well, this one, whatever this is.
No, that's not it. That's not an astrolabe. We need that's the lantern one. The astrolabe is the one that's in the other Ava's desk.
What is that called then?
The light thing?
Yeah.
We'll look at it in a minute after we hit start.
Okay.
Cool. What? Actually, click on the tool. What the hell is it?
A mirror
scope.
scope.
All I remember is that this was an old Renaissance tool.
Hi, Bump. Have a good lurk. Hey, dude, what's thy weather? Hold on, I'm missing things. Get it? Can you make me staring? Wrong kind of coffin. You're even nocturnal like a moth. I am. I'm awake more at night. If you want to know what the Sam Hill is talking about Memento, and it's just shit about it every Sunday except for weekend.
Alright, thank you, Tick. So that's enough shilling.
Okay. And
you can't really just rapid sketching or painting. Oh. Wait, what? That's... Okay.
Okay, collect, and then he needs one more thing, which is the tea.
Yes, which I should be done now.
Yes.
Aha! Now you can pour out a cup. You don't have to give it to...
Where's a cup? Oh.
Otherwise, you're literally giving him the entire fucking kettle. You could just give him a cup, and that should be good. Serve. Put the tea kettle in there. There you go. It's only gonna take 3 seconds. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then talk to him. with a cup of tea. Start.
So we talked about the sunny weather, gave him a nice cuppa, and then we gave him a fucking mirror scope, and be like, all right, go clean our room for us. I love magic.
Okay, collect. Then the room. Hi, go in there, please. Okay.
Neoplasma. Oh, there was a description.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
The theoplasmic miasma, weird magic curse mist, that hung around the room below is a little stronger here, and a little different, with a rotten, musky scent that suggests a decaying reptile house. Perhaps something layered here after the inhabitants departed, perhaps the inhabitants dreamed unwisely. In any case, the right counter-influences will dispel it. So, this was talked about a little bit previously, but the principle of knock, that's all about, like, you know, liminal spaces, pathways, doors, walls, etc., has a weird fascination with snakes.
Okay.
There's a lot of snake motifs. So one of the spirits that supposedly is a big power of knock is literally a giant fucking, like, ghost snake. Which may or may not have been in here. Maybe. I actually don't know.
A ghost naga?
Yeah, or like the equivalency thereof. They're considered the first children of one of the hours.
So close. And we did it. It's unlocked.
Perfect! Hey, three more books and a new room. If you want to click on it.
Hold on. Okay, I'll let you read the room while I... Wait, what? I pressed on it.
I try to read the room, but my wisdom's garbage.
There you go.
No. Alright.
That was a good joke, by the way.
Thank you. The Regensburg room. The physician Nathan lived here in the 15th century, and his family after that, tolerated by the monks, until King Henry dissolved the foundation and granted the isle to Hendrik. Hendrik turfed them out of the tower and furnished the place more to his own taste. But when Christopher Loppoli moved in 400 years later, he restored what he could. Loppoli wrote at the time of his sympathy as a rootless foundling for the outcast Nathan. I don't know what I am, but I don't think I'm English. So, Nathan of Regensburg, I think this was talked about in one of the other rooms, but it's been a hot minute. Nathan is actually canonically Jewish. So apparently Judaism still exists in this setting.
This is the heart desk.
Yeah, yes, this is gonna be a good desk for us. But there's heart, moth, knock, and star. Or not, sorry, not star, rose. Or sorry, forge is the other one, my apologies. But yes, so apparently the back when this used to be a oh my god, brain, when it was a sisterhood, when it was a nunnery, they did actually hide a Jewish doctor here. Basically gave him asylum, and let him and his family stay here for a while until good old King Henry VIII came in and conquered the island. And then just gave the entire house to the first Baron, Hendrik, and then who then subsequently kicked out said Jewish family, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Yeah, turns out still bigotry within this setting. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, fun. Bigotry makes the world go round. Unfortunately.
Just usually here it's with fake religions instead of Judaism, unfortunately, but
and real ones.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I?
Instead of Christianity here, we have other stuff. But yeah.
Consider.
How do we read the books?
Yeah.
There you go. And then you just put any soul piece that'll fit, which yeah. And you can do this with as many desks as you want.
Wee.
You could do multiple if you want.
Oh, I'm considering one. Let me go find a desk.
Yeah. Wisdom is my dump stat, like intelligence is mine from Raspy.
Psst. Is dump the bad one, or is
Texel-
dump the one you put everything into?
Dump as in, like, this is the shit stat.
Oh,
This
mine is
the-
always
this is the
strength.
One, this is... Yeah. Yeah, your dump stat is the one stat that you, like, dump everything else in except for here. Like...
Okay.
So a bunch of baronial period books. So this is like Renaissance period. Opus Magnum Ceruleum. I realize I have not been writing these.
It's okay. I've been copying and pasting them.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did do the locksmith tree. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I will add Opus Magnum Ceruleum, if you have not already.
I have not.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna go put eye drops in my eyes. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I will do,
I can't
will do
hear
book work
you.
as you do.
But I'll be right back.
I will take care of chat in the meantime. How you doing, chat? Doing Gucci? Oh shit, I didn't write down what memory, like, the keyhole gave. It was Revelation. Which is just pure lantern. Which then just gives the candle emoji. Workmansdom says wisdom in his con is the highest. Yeah, in the D&D game that I DM for, Tixel's character is a fucking
Okay.
psychic werewolf that focuses on fire.
Let me put on my headphones so I can hear you. Okay. Hello, I'm
Are
back.
you here? Welcome back.
Yes, I am
Welcome
here.
back. I was just talking about the fact that Tixel brought up that her D&D character, who is the psychic werewolf man, wisdom is their dump stat, but their con is the highest.
Oh my gosh.
Which is interesting. Intelligence is not their highest, but it is up there, and though con is the highest for just being able to make all the concentration checks.
Wait, this one's a lantern book.
Yes, it is. It's a big ass lantern book. It's got one of 14.
So,
oh, sorry, you're right. I see the problem. I did made it because it's blue. I'm a goober.
see, it's so easy to do.
There. You know what? I'll let you fill them.
Cause I found it. Huh. I'm proud of myself.
Oh. And then I'll copy over the little candle emoji.
I don't know what the period is. Baronial.
Baronial. Honestly, you could also like go over, like, just copy and paste the text box. There you go. Yeah.
Ever since they told me what's happening to my eyeballs, I can feel it now because I'm aware. And I'm like,
yeah. or like it's or at least it whether it's actually you feeling it or like it's a weird
phantom feeling.
like yeah, like it feels real.
Yeah.
You know.
And so I'm like, oh no, I can feel it happening. And so I'm like, I want to rub my eyes really hard, and that's not going to help.
Right. No. Man,
Everyone, don't rub your eyes. You cut out for a second, I think.
Oh, hi. Am I back? Hello.
Yes, you're back.
All right. All I literally said is like I both love and hate placebo.
Yeah, I know. It works great because I get placebo high when my friends get high all the time. So like I'm spending no money on things, and I'll still like feel the effects, which is wonderful. But like for medical things, it sucks.
Oh, for me, that's just sleep deprivation.
Oh no!
Like it's Tixel in chat would refer to it as penis tired.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
when
we did talk about this. Yeah.
we did, because when I said to you at one point, I was like, it was really fun being penis tired with you. There was a clip of it, and my partner heard me, and he looked at me and went, "What the fuck?"
That's about the reaction typically to people who are in fact penis tired, so at least it's on brand.
I always rub my eyes. Okay.
You are now manually blinking. You're welcome.
No, you're such an ass. Okay, what is, did you read the description of Opus Magnum Ceruleum?
Oh no, I did not. Ambrose Westcott used to render the title of this venerable and anonymous work mockingly as The Big Blue Business. A kind of translation of the work would be The Great Work in Azure.
Woot.
But yes, the literal translation would literally be The Big Blue Business. Going by Latin to English.
Woot woot. Okay, let's see.
Funny.
Okay, let me read this one.
Let's see. That's a long one. On what is contained by silver? The sky book? Oh, it's got a curse.
What?
It has a you see the little orange icon?
Yeah.
The eye curse?
No.
Oh, someone has unhelpfully placed a curse which might tear open the unwilling eye of the soul.
Oh, fun.
So luckily, because we used metal there, metal can never get sick. You cannot have a malady with your metal. So we're fine. And also the curse only affects specific oh my god, brain. Specific like soul pieces. So technically speaking, as long as we don't read it with that soul piece, it wouldn't get cursed.
Okay,
but
where
it's
do
a
I
sky book.
Where do I put it? Oh, so there's nowhere else to read it. Please tell me you didn't tell them the story. I don't know. I heard part of a story.
Say, even if I did tell you the story, I don't know if you remember.
I remember that there was a car driving and someone stuck their head out the window and yelled penis.
Yes, that was Tixel's mom.
Okay.
Yes.
And to be fair, that's something I would do.
Technically, it was in the parking lot, I think.
I would do.
It wasn't even exclusively while they were driving. You weren't there to explain the story, Tixel. I'm sorry.
That's something I would do, though. I used to stick my head out of windows
Tixel,
and just
you told this story to the internet multiple times.
Your mother doesn't know me. She shouldn't care. She's like this other woman, just like floating in midair.
Being.
Yeah.
That's only a concept in your brain.
Yes. Okay. So what is contained by silver?
It is a sky book. Sky 6.
I know. I'm waiting for you to read it. I've already put it in.
Oh, a dire bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. Oh god, this is poetic. This is poetic, given what my D&D parties dealt with. This is a recent edition of a 3rd century text by, quote, Poemander. I'm terrified of mirrors. No thank you. That is unfortunate, but fair. Mirrors, for a very long time in history, have been considered a very liminal, like, magical thing. You know, like, the whole, like, the BM? Yeah! I was gonna say goopy myrtle. It's also a cocktail. Yeah. But, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, BM. I know there's a big story from that. Apparently, that's a very modern tradition. That only started like becoming a thing in like, I want to say it was like the 20s or 30s. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, well, you look that up. One of Samuel Sauvage's more thoughtful works, an allegorical play about the city Clarity, a city that is also a book and the sentences which inhabit it. Ooh, I like that. I would read that.
Oh, this is a fun. Oh, that's a fun one.
I would read that. That sounds like a book I would read.
Oh no, it's going into the cocktail. I want the folklore. Rather, the cocktail was from a Harry's New York bar in Paris in the 1920s.
I don't want a hairy cocktail.
Let's see. Historically, the divination ritual encouraged young women to walk up a flight of stairs holding walking up a flight of stairs backward, holding a candle and a hand mirror in a darkened house.
Hi,
As they gazed
Cyanic.
into the mirror, they were supposed to catch a view of their husband's face. If there was, however, a chance that they would see a skull or the face of the Grim Reaper, instead indicating that they were going to die before they would have the chance to marry. Which then, goes into the whole the whole term. In the ritual of today, it is allegedly appears to be individuals or groups who ritually evoke her name in an act of catoptromancy? Oh, just divination through a mirror. Greenlee didn't. Where did it start? It doesn't list the original origin of it, or like when. Huh. Apparently there is a Japanese version of it with Hanako-san, that started in like the 90s. Huh.
Also, Cyanic says, fun fact, we moved into the house we live in and two mirrors facing each other, which is known for causing a spirit portal. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Also, don't have mirrors facing your bed. It's bad.
Ow!
It's bad for you.
Sorry, you only just cut back in.
No! What'd you miss?
You started reading when we went to the house, but I was able to read it from Milky.
Okay. Milky? Cyanic.
Okay. Cyanic doesn't come as easily to my palate. My palate.
Your palate? You want Milky? That's what your palate wants?
Oh, no, we're not. Shut the hell up, Chad. I know what you're about to say. Okay. Milky rolls off the tongue quicker and easier to my speech than Cyanic does, which is why that was my impulse. But if they prefer Cyanic, I am happy to use that term.
Who's fronting the way in your system, Cyanic?
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yes, I'm Milky's. Haha, funny. Shut up, Tixel.
Okay.
But yes, book, world, city that's also a book. Neat.
Cool. Okay, now it needs to become the next day, so I'm just gonna let it play to the next day. Because it's almost there.
Good morning.
Wee!
See what kind of weather we have for today. Is it
cloudy?
That's it could be worse.
Moon and
one
moth.
moon and one moth, which is not a lot to work with.
Okay, let's see. Jesus, that's a
I mean,
ton.
hypothetically, there's hypothetically 9 moon, but that's gonna be rough at our current stage. 7. Yeah, I don't think that we have anything else with moth at the moment either.
Okay, so book it is.
Okay. Do we want to do a moth or a moon book?
Hold on, let me pull it up on the spreadsheet.
Catalog. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we haven't read any moth books.
That is true. Oh yeah, there is the 6 letters of necessity.
We can do that one. The 6 letters of necessity.
Yeah. Warnings and confessions about the cost of the secret arts, addressed to a student by the 7th century magus and reputed immortal Gillian. Oh, Gillian Coasley.
You have beef.
Julian Coasley he is a nihilist at the best of times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Julian Coasley is primarily a scholar of winter, which is the principle of silence and memories and death and all of that shit. And Julian encompasses that to a T, including mega ultra nihilistic depression.
Oofta.
And so he goes into the scholarly arts, basically to ensure there is finality in his death. And one of his students afterward is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Basically, like, "Are you sure this is necessary?" Is what it sounded like with 6 letters of necessity. I think, if I'm remembering who this is.
Also. Ghost, that tarot deck sounds really cool, and I'm very jealous, and I'm sure Corey will be jealous.
Oh,
also, hi, Blue.
There's a Critical Role tarot deck? That's awesome.
I need to send it to Corey to buy, or I need to get it for him.
At some point, I'm gonna get either the Cult of Sim or the Book of Hours tarot deck. I kind of like the Cult of Simulator one more. Not to say that the glass art designs on the Book of Hours one isn't good. It's great. I just prefer the old style, because that was the first game I played, and there's some nostalgia there.
That's fair. Okay, where
and
is...
also some of the artwork is here in game in the hospital.
Yeah, you showed me that one of our first playthroughs, I think.
Yeah, it's very pretty. They're still there. They should be.
They are. Where's the desk?
There we go. We're looking for a moth desk. Try the one in the Motley Tower. That one.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Damn, I'm remembering a lot. I'm remembering a lot more than I thought I would with how long ago since I played this.
Wait, this is the dispensary. Hold on.
Oh, that's a crafting bench. Oh, there you go.
Wait, no, there it is.
There you go. I was like, I thought there was a moth one up here.
Yeah. Ah! Well, you didn't see that, but something just popped up on my screen. Okay.
Hot moths in your area.
Something similar, yes.
Oh dear.
It was the news from the news went across my screen. Yeah.
Cringe. Yeah. I don't know if there's a good way to turn that off.
I wish there was.
You might be able to go in and personalize it to be like, remove everything. But I have never actually went and tried. That is not a. Oh, you know what? You know what's a moth tool?
The mirror thing.
The snoodle jar.
The what?
Go back to the dispensary. Top shelf.
The bong.
It is a snoodle jar, good madam. Useful for calcination, purification, alteration, invaluable for snootlery. It's
a bong. That is a bong.
Actually, it's a water pipe. No.
Can you please send me the link, Ghost? Because I want to see it. To the deck. Okay, it is ready to be opened.
Sure. Actually, no. Is snootlery an actual thing? Or snoodle? Oh, there's a Steam Workshop discussion.
Oh, there's something here. An offer from Oriflammes.
Ooh, they're offering a book for 5 fucking spin trivia. Ugh. Do we have enough? No, we do not.
I'm too broke.
We haven't had... Yeah, well, because it's not like regular currency. It's the weird occult currency. Which we only have, like, what? 2? 1? How much is iron again? I think 1.
Yeah, it's not enough, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, no, it turns out it's a Book of Hours exclusive term for snootery. However, there is at least one magus, or one scholar in the house that did practice as referred to as snooteldroscopy, aka just doing magic while high.
Oh my god.
I can make a bet as to who that probably was. But anyway. I'm ready to read. Oh, it's literally just, Cosley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Oh, sorry, this is Cosley writing to the student saying he doesn't have much. Okay, gotcha. So, super nihilist guy is writing to his student saying, what we're doing is terrifying, and this is very important.
Because this is the mirror magic book, right?
No. This is the book where Depresso Espresso guy was writing to his student.
Okay.
Nihilist Depresso Espresso guy.
That's the me espresso.
Ooh. Oh, there's another. Even the sun can be divided, though it requires the Forge of Days for its division. Oh. Wait. But this is after a specific event. Okay. So, all right. Do you want the rundown? Or
Sure.
What do you think this is talking about?
No clue. I think it... Well, okay.
So...
I think...
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
The sun can be divided. The sun... It's either talking about the actual sun or it's talking about lantern. And it can be divided, though it requires forge, which is an element, of days, which is sky or moon.
You're on the right track, but you're thinking a little too small. So the sun is actually referring to the literal sun. Because there was if we want to take a bit of take a look over in the church real quick. Just for a little bit of a lore lesson, because we've covered a handful of books that talked about this a bit, I think. So you see all of those different powers, like the Watchman, the Menescape, the Sun in Rags, specifically the Sun in Rags.
It's upside down and split.
Yes. The Sun in Rags is the remains of the sun in splendor before it was divided. After it was divided, I should say. So at one point, the sun was in fact split by the Forge of Days, which actually is another hour, another god, or goddess, I think. And what was left behind is the Sun in Rags and a bunch of other terrifying shit. So this is Julian Cosley talking about the fact that basically the end of the sun might be coming.
The world is ending. The sky is falling.
Literally, yes. Except the world didn't end, but the sun still was broken.
Oh no, the sun. It's broken.
Uh-huh. So, that's one of the big things going on in this setting, is that we're still dealing with the fallout of the sun being broken.
Oh, fun. Also,
yes.
Raspy said the sun will come out tomorrow. Because it's gay. It's gonna come out tomorrow. There's gonna be a party. Are you coming to the sun's coming out party?
There's an actual, like, occult thing that I can actually go along with that. Not explicitly because it's gay. Well, actually, no, specifically, it was specifically because the sun was straight is why it got split, unironically.
It just needed a little bit of rainbow. It needed a little rain to be a rainbow.
Mm-hmm. I'll explain that more if and when we find a book that gets into it, but, like, it actually is a canon that the sun was straight, and because of that, it got split in half.
Okay. History says you have to be gay or else you're going to be cut in half. You heard it here, folks.
Unironically, yes. I believe a phrase literally in this setting is that the menses is no place for lovers.
What's the menses?
The dreamscape.
Oh. I still don't know what that means, but okay.
The other world, the spirit world, the place you go to when you dream, all that sort of occult shenaniganery. And we learned a lesson of transformation, because, you know, the sun transformed into something that it's not.
Hey, it's me!
Yeah! Yeah, there's a lot of weird lore involving the sun, that we'll probably get into more as we get into more Lantern books. But, yeah, shit's whack, yo.
Shit's whack. Okay, we have a memory of 2 forge.
Mm-hmm. We could use that to go read a forge book if we wanted.
Or open a room.
That is also true.
Because we have the gloomy stare, which has 6.
Can we get 6 forge right now easily?
Well, the memory has 2. And then we have...
Metal has 2.
I
think metal has two forge as well.
Let me check one second.
Oh, you're just checking the other rooms if there's any other forge.
Yeah. This one has 6 too.
So you can either go with the foundry or more rooms of the church. So we can either go higher or lower into the...
Oh, but the lower, like, really opens up.
Yeah. Do we want to focus on like clearing out a corner, or do we want to just say fuck it and like go deep or go home?
History says you're not gay. Okay, have you heard it here, folks?
History says if you're not gay, you'll be
here.
Half. You heard it here, folks.
We're gonna do a poll. We're gonna say go up, go down.
You know what? That's valid. The glory is a question, and the moth always answers yes. The black flax always answers no, and that's always its answer.
Okay, the poll has started. It's only for a minute, so get your votes in real fast. Fast?
Are you a moth or a mole, chat? Do you want to go up or do you want to go down? Of course you prefer going down, Raspy.
I was gonna make a joke like that. Do people prefer...
Do you want to be a moth rising up for the lamp, or do you want to start digging?
Do you want to be PG-13 or R-rated?
Well, I mean, going up still kind of has implications, but like that's impressive. Either in that case, one person is either really tall or really short.
Yes. Oh my god.
Going down, I guess.
Okay. R-rated, we're going down. Okay. We're doing the bottom one.
Honestly, there's a lot of weird shit going down, so like this is gonna be interesting. Alright, ooh. This room has not only been abandoned, but vandalized. Someone has smashed the place up and scrawled W signs on the wall in blood and soot. I'll need skilled assistance to return it to use.
Okay.
So, if you remember...
We need the smithy.
You can hire the smithy a while. Which luckily you can do heart. You can use the heart stuff if you want instead of forge. Yeah.
So use health.
Yeah, that works. if you remember correctly, when we first booted up the game, the reason why we came here as the newest librarian is because the last one disappeared in a house fire. A fire started in the Hush House, but there's been no fire damage in the house really at all that we've seen.
Okay.
So,
it was downstairs.
That's weird. Maybe.
Because they opened a portal to hell, didn't they? You paused.
Well, I guess in this case, hell would still be the Mansa.
You cut out again.
It's weird. Again, we're not going off of Christian terms either, so that's also a bit of a false dichotomy. Anyway,
Okay.
And then have we already used our metal? No, we did not. Oh, and that's already 6 right there. Perfect.
Okay.
That's actually pretty clean.
Wee.
Yippee!
Chat, where should I get ice cream from? Where are your options? Christian in this chat, wild.
Christian in this chat. Well, I mean, I'll get into the not Christian talk in a bit. Yeah, I already read this. Okay. If you have options, Ghost, if there is like a local like handmade ice cream place, fucking go for it, because it's always better.
Like
otherwise, Dairy Queen is not
describe awful. Like the flavors you would get at each place, not like what the names of each places are. Okay, we unlocked it. Ooh, this made sparkly. Raspy has made your decision. Oh, okay, DQ.
Okay, cool. Oh,
there are better choices, but DQ is good. I just can't have DQ. I can't have ice cream in general, so I can't really say much. I used to be able to have ice cream. There was this place called Maggie Moo's that I tried one time. It was so good. It was my favorite ice cream.
Ooh.
It was like made in-house every single day.
Amazing.
It was so good.
Room description!
Okay, hold on. Okay, there you go.
I have a captive audience and I'm teaching history, goddammit! Damn it! In this case. Alright. This room was set aside for metalworking by Hendrik de Vove, who is the first Baron of Bankrug. The guy who kicked out the Jewish family, sadly. There has always been a smithy in Bankrug village, but Hendrik wanted to make sure he could have his piston balls cast and his prisoner shackles mended, even if the villagers were feeling rebellious. When Ambrose Westcott arrived, he had little use for shackles and less for pistols. He refurbished the place for his metallurgical experiments. A bad place to be in summer, a good one in winter. So yeah, because Hendrik was a big military guy, because this is like post War of the Roses, I think. Sorry, this is like revolutionary, not revolutionary, like Renaissance, like Renaissance, early colonial, military stuff. That Hendrik was basically put in charge. It was like, hey, you did a bunch of good military navy stuff. You get an island in the middle of fucking nowhere, just off the coast of Cornwall.
Fun.
And he owned the manor now. After kicking out the fucking the nunnery that was here. Because turns out, not a fan of the church.
I'm also not a fan of the church.
But it's the Sun Church.
Okay, maybe I can be a fan of the Sun Church. Okay, I'm looking at things.
Okay, alright. Questions do you have?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna put them in the things and see what they do.
Okay, ooh. Edicts Inviolable. The mare in the tree is not the youngest hour, but she is the youngest hour of Calyptra, for she has been born many times in many places. The red flower on the watchman's tree is the fire fueled by truth, and without it, the tree would fall, as all Horomachists know.
I have no idea what that means.
Or, okay. Now we're getting like balls deep into the esoterica with a lot of these descriptions. Yeah, you can put it there if you want. That would give you another metal, but you already have 2. This is essentially how you are applying your esoteric knowledge into practice. And like once you lock in like how you interpret this knowledge within the occult understanding of the world, because all of them have multiple, options.
Okay, so the velvet.
This is the quote unquote witchy side of things, of like applying your knowledge for magic.
I like that part because I do witchy things in real life.
But this is like the very deep intellectual occult side of it.
Are you saying that I can't be deep and intellectual?
You said it, not me.
Rude.
No.
Rude.
No, I'm joking.
I can be deep and intellectual. My ass.
This is also getting very deep into in canon occult philosophy.
I don't like philosophy. I did not do well in that class.
That is entirely valid, but also this game does get very deep into it. Of like, we're going through a bunch of books about scholars that question the understanding of reality, and turns out there is an answer. It's just weird, freaky, eldritch shit.
Lucy likes eldritch shit.
Yeah. Valid?
Question mark? Are you gonna read the night?
Yeah. Oh, sure. The velvet is not the oldest hour, but she is the oldest hour of Calyptra. The black flower on the watchman's tree is the preservation of secrets, and without it the tree would fall. This is a matter of preservation.
See,
so,
I don't believe in that, though.
Fair. Let the safety in oblivion. Let flesh forget disease. Let the smoke forget the flame. Let the troubled mind forget its pain. Preservation.
No. As someone's mind who literally forgets things to make it safe, no.
Fair.
Let's see. What we were, the shapes...
What were we? Oh, no, go ahead.
What we were, the shapes that loped beside you in the frost, the scraps you gleaned of column Periost. Once there were answers to what may be lost, all part of a matter we call birdsong. That would give me another tryst.
So, So birdsong, okay. I think I did go through a brief description of all of the different occult, like, schools of thought. And when we first started this, I don't know if you remember anything from that conversation.
A little bit, but not a lot. Hi,
okay,
Thunder!
Oh, hello there!
Hello, also nature is here.
Yes, I am helping. I'm the weird turtle that's been living on the manor's grounds for decades, or for eons, and I'm just stuck here. And this new bright-eyed schmuck has came to the front door after this weird-ass house fire.
It's
that may or may not have actually happened. And I'm slowly helping them piece through what the Kentucky Fried Fuck is going on.
I want KFC so bad.
That's fair. But anyway, bird song. Speaking of birds, there we go. Great segue. Sunshine. So bird song, of all of the occult schools of thought, is the most weird and eclectic one. Because it is revolving around what in the setting is known as the Roost. Basically, where a bunch of gods get together and talk about gossip. And what weird secret shit is going on in the world. And Birdsong is literally all about trying to piece together those secrets without getting murdered.
I like that.
And it's very poetic, it's very flowy, it's very abstract, it's very eclectic, and it revolves around, like, the vague and evocative secrets of the world.
I like that.
The Seaborn. The Legaean Morgan, holder of the key of Black Sapphire, called Seaborn Tidedrawn. Did she come from east behind the wave? If we speak her name at the rising of the moon, we can summon that old song of flutes and bells. These are birdsong riddles. Okay, there's a lot to explain in there. If we were to put that there. So there's an immortal lady holding a key, a very magic key. Supposedly came from the ocean. She may have came from a city that disappeared under the water.
Atlantis.
Close. They're actually east. I actually did also look this up. There is actually an old French story about the city of Caer-Is. I will spell it out in chat. Caer space Y-S. And basically, it's like a King Arthur version of Atlantis. About a city that literally, like, disappeared beneath the ocean. And apparently here, it might still be around.
I want to go there.
Good luck. Not exactly easy to get to, if ever.
Well, yeah, it's underwater.
And also maybe in dreams? I don't fucking know. That's also a weird one. Like, because, like, again, everything is abstract, everything is paradoxical. It's both yes and no.
Speaking of paradoxical, I've been having tons of paradoxical reactions to my medication. It's a fantastic time.
You would be great in the occult world. Occultists in secret histories. Because as much as I hate to say it, actually, oh god, you literally had to experience this firsthand. So one of the big things in Cultist Simulator is that you have to deal with a constant balance between fascination, which is basically...
You cut out.
Depression?
You cut out. But after fascination.
Hello?
You cut out after fascination.
Okay. You have to balance between fascination, which is like mania hyperfixation, and dread, which is like anxiety depression. And ironically, fascination and dread cancel each other out.
That's exactly where I am right now. You have no idea.
You have experienced this physically firsthand, which is interesting, to say the very least.
I'm literally a medication-induced mania currently at the moment, and also very sad. So, my brain.
Congratulations, you're a step closer to becoming an occultist, I guess.
Woo. Also, this one says, what remains? Cut a thread and the tapestry remains. Birdsong follows the thread. But it gives me a heart, a core.
It gives more core, yeah. Which is, again, a very poetic way of describing literally what just birdsong is. It's just the scraps of all the other esoterica that people can't normally find.
I like all of those ideas, so all of those are options.
I mean, you could go for what just you find cool, or we can delve into, like, what actually, you know, like, oh, I need this. Like, this specific, skill piece, you know, or soul piece.
The sights we name are already named by day. The shapes we seek are rarely sought in clay. The names we claim are often claimed as pay. This is Scolicopus.
Scolicosophy. Scolicosophy, I forget what the etymology of it is, but basically it is the study of that which is dead, buried, and forgotten. Sometimes intentionally forgotten. So this is like your classic, like, actual forbidden dark.
Wait, what's this?
Oh, you know, I never actually tried to click on the backgrounds. Oh, right! Okay. So, this is a weird thing from the DLC, I know.
You cut out again! No!
Okay, what the hell is happening? Is my internet just shitting itself?
Have a good lunch break! Have a good time writing the frickin' Shakespearean! You can do it, I believe. You're very talented.
Take care, Thunder. But okay.
Zero, very creative. You'd literally just... I told you as soon as you cut out.
Okay. Ass. Okay.
Gas.
But yeah, whatever. Alright. So yes. This is a weird thing with the DLC. I never actually messed around with this much. Because this is an event we helped people, like, with. You can go talk to them later about that event to decide, like, what the fate of that is. Of what actually happened there.
No.
Because normally, as the librarian, you helped a lot of people, but you mostly just didn't really influence things yourself. Here, you kinda can. And I believe it's the people you help that can actually go further into occult stuff to start the Lighthouse Institute. Which basically you create your own. You try to recreate a secret society to take care of the library.
Huh. Okay, so for the birdsong, I really like birdsong in general. I like their idea.
Valid. I think as the start that you went with, the executioner. But I'm looking based on the book you got, your diary. The one that the game encourages you to go towards is preservation. But you don't need to go that route.
I don't want to go that route.
Preservation is literally all about just, preserving things. It is ensuring things are not truly forgotten or buried. So that it can be accessed later. It also
cut out
sort of powers. It's like kind of a little bit of druidism, technically.
You cut out for a second, but I think I got the gist.
Ass! Fine.
Hi, Juice. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? We're currently being occult librarians.
I first went with. Yeah.
You're cutting out so much. Do you want to hang up and then call again?
Yeah, let me try. Because my internet's not cutting out. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello again.
Let's see if it works.
Am I? All right. All right. So yeah. I'm talking. I'm saying words. I'm hopefully not aggressively shitting on camera.
Aggressively shitting.
Okay. I've always, or at least I'm hoping that my whatever. You know what I mean.
Aggressively shitting.
I'm hoping that my problems, my tech stuff is not aggressively shitting itself. It's not aggressively having problems and just vacating the premises.
No. You sketched a persona design that the entire system can use. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Nice.
If you want to drop that in your Discord, I would love to see it. If you want to share. Here, I'll tag our Discord.
Let me look up history's wiki that can get to
I want to go down the hole.
That's fair. That's... Man, on stream? Damn. First we have to repair the well. This is gonna be a little tricky. We need either 7 moon or 7 nectar. Which means now we're at the stage where we need to start doing some like crafting and prep work, maybe. If we want to try to keep going down.
I want to pick some plants.
We do. That is valid. We do also have some flowers already that we can do stuff with, I will remind.
But I want all the flowers.
Valid. But if we have 30 flowers, and they're just piling up, we'll run out of room very quickly.
I'm a gatherer at heart. Also, Eve is very Kokon, and she likes farming sims.
Okay, again, valid. I am the exact same way, and I'm telling you, you need to be careful with that. Because the manor has a limited amount of space, and so you do need to be take a bit of consideration. Like if you have like 6 of the same plant, maybe consider turning those plants into other things before you gather a new one.
But it's so pretty.
That again, I understand that. We can keep one. We can keep one of each for the collection, but we can't keep all of them.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm trying to be the parent that's helping you avoid making this.
You cut out again. Oh my god. I'm not upset by it at all.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me. I think it bothers you.
That's also fair.
Does it bother you, or does it not bother you? If it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me.
I mean, realistically, this is your game. It is a mild discomfort at best. I shouldn't say discomfort. Realistically, I don't care. I will just eyebrow twitch, but it's not actually a problem. Why is your cursor huge?
What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons.
I was like, what the hell happened?
How big did it get?
It got as big as it became the size of like twice the size of like the button, like the fucking the circle buttons.
Oh jeez, that's so big.
It would have like filled up the height of.
You cut out.
Ass. It's.
Darn. I darn.
Too big. It got too big.
Uh-huh. It got too big. Aw.
It got as high. Went as high as basically one of the rooms.
That's so large. You need to see a doctor.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Drink water instead of coffee.
I never drink coffee. This is me on water.
That's fair. And meds. Which is also another consideration.
Meds that I just wish I had a filter back. That would be fantastic.
No, I get you. Again, it's fine. I absolutely understand. I take no harm, no foul. It's fine.
Also, Darth says hi.
Hi, Darth. How you doing?
Darth's PNG tuber is like this cute little dino. It's so adorable.
Yeah, it's a very cheapified version of one of the raptors from Jurassic World.
So cute. Wait, do you know them?
They've raided me a couple times after they met me here on your
channel.
Yeah.
Cool.
They especially raided me when I played a bunch of Jurassic World Evolution a while back.
So cute.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay.
I like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are fun.
I'm very big into paleo art, which is scientifically accurate, like based on what data we have, like of what these dinosaurs would have actually looked like. That's really, really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without going too deep onto a tangent. Actually, you do things first, and then we'll go on a tangent about dinosaurs.
What am I doing? Because it's nighttime currently.
It's nighttime.
So that's why I was gonna pick the plant.
We can only really pick plants if we have health. Do we have a spare health? Oh, it's
yeah.
hidden.
Yeah, we have spare health.
There you go. we can get some moth orchids. I think you can turn moth orchids into candles or tea. I think, or this is fragrant chalice. Oh, fragrant chalice is a tea. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Actually, our health might not reset by the time it's morning.
No! No!
That's gonna be no. Oh well, we're just down one. Slow down. It's still morning. We still have other things.
Okay.
We can't stop everything for one gardening. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Apparently I'm also your alarm clock as you fell asleep in the middle of gardening in the middle of the night.
Okay, I'm manic, okay? I'm going to fall asleep in the garden. You can't stop it.
Which is why I am your turtle wake-up clock, which is really concerning that the turtle is the one who's keeping you on track of time.
The tortoise is what won the race, okay? That's all I have to say.
Fair.
Okay.
And you're a manic fucking rabbit.
Yep. Currently, yes. Okay, the Veiled Chamber has 9 lantern. Do we think we could get 9 lantern?
That's gonna be rough. That's a hard maybe. Okay. So, okay, if we get someone with at least...
summer vacation.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
So, if we hire someone with 4 lantern, hypothetically, if we're lucky, that's 2 from Sunny, 2 from Foss for 8, and then the lantern, and the lantern tool. That by itself would be enough.
Okay.
That's saying we're lucky.
I think I'm lucky currently, so we'll do it. How do I do it?
Want to go gambling?
Yes.
Let's go gambling. Worst comes to worst, we just use it to read a book.
Woo! Okay.
Right. So, just put money in there.
Just money.
Money in, actually, sorry, you do need, higher money. We need both money and a soul piece. Big money, not 2 pence.
How much money?
At least 24 pence, which the half crown should work. Or the 10 shilling note.
Okay.
There you go. And then put a soul piece in there. Otherwise, you're just gonna hire a barber. There's a standard one for each season. The barber is the one for spring. Or sorry, this is summer.
Okay, I'll do one of the metal.
That works.
Okay.
Ooh.
Give me lantern, 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 give me lantern.
Alright, roll them bones. A poet, which is Winter, Moth, and Sky.
Well,
we could do a sky room.
Do we have a sky room?
We might. 5, 6. No. Only sky is fucking great. Oh, we have 0 sky. Wow, that's kind of shocking. All right. Well, all right. Roll them bones again. Another soul bit. Didn't actually spend the money. We just need to prove that you have enough money to hire them.
Okay. We'll do you another medal.
You know, given the fact that you still play Genshin, this checks out.
I also play a few other gacha games. But I don't pay for any of them. All of them are free to play for me.
Good and valid. Yeah, I'm also very free to play with my gacha, which is also why I only keep with them for so long. Ooh, painter! I think. Oh no, it's Grail, Moth, and Rose.
God damn it. Okay. Again.
I think one more try if we don't get this one, we wouldn't have enough time to stack them up.
Okay. We'll do
to math them.
Trist.
All right, one more try. Doesn't work, we just read a book.
Lantern?
Musician!
No!
Sky, Rose, and Nectar. Nectar's also a tricky one, but I don't know if we can get 7 right now easily. Which I know is one of the other rooms. If we can get 6, maybe.
They're only 7.
7? Ah, beans. 5 hearts.
We have a lot of 5 heart... Well, hold on.
That's 9, 8, 6 scale or not. Rail or nectar, edge, rail and nectar. Yeah, it's all 7 nectar. Yeah, I don't know if we have anything that gives 2 nectar right now, actually. Would we have time for it? No, I don't know. We'd be cutting it close. Is the problem. We can, it's fine. We always have extra days.
Uh-huh.
If you want to just read a book instead. I'm the one who's trying to be cautious.
I'm the one who balls to the wall. Even
right,
normally.
Because I'm thinking, like, even if we did have something with 2 nectar, usually that's a consumable, which we wouldn't be able to get back as easily.
Well, do I need the flowers of nectar?
They do, but I don't know if I don't know if the musician will take them. Actually, check the tea. Does it have 2 nectar? The tea that we made. Where'd you put it?
I know where I put it. I found it. It's right here. Nope, it's 2 sky. Oh, nope. There's 1 nectar.
Which I don't know if we have. At least not on hand. Even if we did get something with 2 nectar, we wouldn't have time. We're getting close to nighttime.
Oh, this one has nectar.
Again, that's a flower.
Well, I'm gonna see.
I don't think the musician will take flowers. Well, first we would need to pay him, and then if we don't pay him, that's money down the drain. Or if we can't unlock him enough, he would just want to go home before we can actually get him to clear the room.
In hobbies, juice. Also, Plural Kit is fantastic. I love Plural Kit. Okay.
I think at this stage, the easiest thing to do would just be to read a book.
Okay. I'm not always for the easiest thing, as we can tell. Okay. Lantern or sky? Let's see. Lantern or sky?
We also look at the catalog.
We could do.
We actually have a bunch of sky books. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't read any sky books. Let's go ahead and do sky books.
Yeah, we have a bunch of options. Either the 3 nocturnal books, which is the most modern, or the Journal of Thomas de Wolf, one of the barons of Brandkrug. Yeah. Or we could keep up with Teresa's works. The Locksmith's Dream. That's a big one. That's an interesting one. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the foulness of their depraved customs. And then these are the other books that Teresa made. Further going into her theses.
So I kind of want to do Eva's Treasury or the Mirror of Malekith.
Melengthy.
Melengthy, yeah.
So Melengthy, Mirror of Melengthy is Sky 12. There's no way in hell we're getting that right now.
No, wait, sorry, wrong one,
yeah.
wrong one. It
Virgie
was.
Diaries.
It was the what is
Or
contained by
Silver.
silver. Sorry,
That's the infected book.
Oh, we don't have any metal.
Which, yeah, and even still, I don't know if we could be able to actually. Hover over the curse again. If we could hypothetically cure the book with 7 heart if we can get it up that enough, and then we can read it with whatever we want. But that's a later us consideration, not today.
Okie dokie. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this art real quick.
Oh, the persona?
Yeah. It's so cute! I like it. I love the color-coded. I like the antlers. They're so cute. And I like the multiple tails. That is adorable. I like it.
Nice. Oh, and the different color, the tails are different colors for the different altar. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat way of doing it.
Okay, so if we don't have metal, that means we don't have a sky piece. We have Faust.
We have Faust, but that is a risk to getting infected by the curse. Specifically because of the third eye curse.
Okay. So we'll do Eva's Treasury.
Okay, that's Sky 6.
Where's the desk?
That one is. That one should work.
Okay.
Perfect. Can we get to 6 easily? So we have, that's 1. Sunny, that's 3.
Where'd it go?
You keep swapping the two.
Oh, the astrolabe. I don't know where it went. It kind of disappeared. Oh wait, no, it's here.
In the same spot you left it.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, now it's only. No, it's
still 4. Which means if we have a skill that has 2 lamps, 2 sky, we're Gucci. I think glass blowing only has 1, and purifications. I think purifications is our only other sky skill.
This has 2.
Oh, there's 2 sky. Perfect. Hey.
Woo, math.
Hell yeah. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to get that. We're good. Nice.
What ice cream flavor are you getting, Ghost?
This is Ava's Treasury. Ava de Wolf, last of the Brankrugs, discusses the occult and aesthetic properties of jewels and other precious minerals.
Woot woot.
Ava's an interesting character. I ran into her to some weird stuff with her later on. Black Nephrite and Scolecite for Nowhere, capital N. Orichalc and Amber for East, that's a name that's come up before. Amethyst for the Night Key of the Spider Door. So she's comparing various gemstones and their beauty to different esoteric places.
East is the underwater place.
The Sunken City, yes.
Which I want to go to, and you say I can't go to. But I can just hold my breath, it's fine.
Unfortunately. Or we devolve and become fish.
That can work too.
Eva points out, bitterly, possibly, that there is no shortage of uplifting parables and proverbs about the saving graces of a flaw in a jewel, but that no one, not jeweler, not priest, not hour, has ever found a way to repair such a flaw. So... Okay, so talking about it is impossible to be perfect. And even the gods themselves are not perfect. And she is bitter at that point. Because apparently she wants to be flawless, like a gemstone.
No one can be flawless.
Yeah, but she's trying. And she's butthurt that she can't.
She's a perfectionist.
Uh-huh. Eventually. Anberry and Lapidary. Lightning is a little life, and jewels are its eyes. Ava DeWolf. That's a 2 sky and 1 spark. Not spark. Forge. Skill. Oh, when you hit the button, it sorts them all alphabetically.
Oh. Huh.
I always hated hitting that button because I have my own system for sorting because I'm crazy. If it works for you, power to you.
Reese's Cup is a good flavor.
I forgot to write down that book gives us foresights.
How do you know what it gives us?
That the memory that showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, each book you read gives a separate memory. That's where you get them. That's where you can consistently get them.
Oh. Gotcha.
If you want to find if you want to get specific memories, like say if you wanted to open that other 6 forge room, well, saying we still keep, well, obviously we can't keep the foresight until next morning, but at least not really easily. If you wanted to read that book again in the morning, get a foresight, and then go talk to the smithy and do all the stuff we did before to get 6 forge, you can open that other room if you want to. And that's the case for, like, you know, that's a whole sphere we have barely touched for, like, getting other memories. We've mostly just been using the weather because they're free.
I want to see if we can unlock the down.
Ooh, that is not impossible, but that's a stage where we're gonna need to start learning how to craft. Because that means which also means we would need to start improving our skills, potentially. Which that's the tricky part. But that also means more books. Shit!
Or are there
Basically,
more
we need
books?
to put
Are there more books down in the hole?
Okay, yes, but we need to read more books to improve our skills, to unlock the room so we can read more books. You get the picture?
So we're in a pickle.
Yes. So at this stage, we can either just focus on unlocking whatever we can, or we actually sit down and start looking at some of our, either more of our books, or look at some of our skills to upgrade, which would also mean reading more books. So we need to read more books.
Oh, hi, Sincrest. Welcome in. Thank you for redeeming Daily Sunray. Welcome in.
I just realized I never actually did mine either.
I am starting to be out of it.
That's fair. If you're starting to feel...
You cut out.
And we can pick this up another time if you're feeling conked.
I am feeling conked. I'm very sorry.
No, don't apologize for being tired and going through a lot and be full of meds. Like,
Hehehe.
fucking take care of yourself.
Okie dokie.
That's an order.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, how should we wrap up this?
Honestly, we could just, well, let's just fast forward to morning, and then we can just save it at right there.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. How do I save again?
And then, click right next to the day, the day cycle. Right hand side.
There we go.
There we go. Ooh, what are we gonna name the save?
I'm not good at naming things. Drugs?
That's. I mean, okay. Do we want to give a name to our librarian? I don't know if we ever actually did.
We did not give a name to our librarian. I just thought it was me.
Because until now we've been just kind of like treating it like a self-insert. Like it's just you going through the library, but I don't know if you want to stick with that.
I like that. But we can, like, name the library something.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Knowing what I know about the library, how pissed is the sponsor of the Hush House going to be with the idea of this new schmuck coming in to just be like, I'm changing the name of this place.
I'm naming it Solaria.
They would definitely not like that.
And that's why it's named that.
Well, I guess actually, would they care? At least a little bit.
Okay. So. Okay. It was great hanging out with you. Thanks for hanging out. Do you want to help us find someone to raid?
Ooh, that is a good question. I do have a list of people. Let me look through as well. Hope everyone enjoyed this incoherent, esoteric fuckery. At least I don't know how Karen. I'm glad and I hoped you enjoyed it. At the very least, Grace.
I did enjoy. It was a fun time. My brain just is not here.
Valid. But yeah. Let's see. Micah's currently playing some Total War Warhammer. Aya's playing the Monster Hunters. Turtles prefer milky things right now. No, we don't need to redo that message. For Aspie. Let's see. Sunshine System 13 is playing Book of Hours. They sound pretty cringe though. Yeah.
The only person I have that's current. Oh, do you have a good one?
You go first.
Mine is just a coworker one. That's the only one that I have.
All right, so I have two ideas.
Okay.
Either A, actually no, maybe I should check this first. Is anyone else playing Book of Hours right now?
No, I checked.
Ah, beans. Is anyone else playing Cultist Simulator?
Oh, that's a good point. I did not check that.
There is Crispy Pie VT.
Let's see.
Who is apparently a femboy.
Let's do it. I don't need to be convinced.
Valid. Yeah, all I just saw is, English VTuber, femboy, LGBTQ friendly, and programming. Sounds right up our alley.
Yes.
Only 13 followers.
Let's try to give them lots of followers, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the raid message. The first one's if you're followed, the second's if you're subbed. This is our Discord if you'd like to join us over there. We typically watch some TV shows every few weeks, and then we watch a movie every few months. We're currently picking which animated Barbie movie to watch.
Oh my god.
And then this is our YouTube if you'd like to watch our VODs and clips after the fact. We have normally lots of clips after these streams.
I've noticed.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a wonderful time, and thank you for teaching me Book of Hours again. We will have to schedule another time soon and make this more of a regular thing.
Hell yeah, I'm absolutely down for that.
Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and raid Crispy Pie VT. There we go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. You guys are lovely. I hope you have a wonderful sunny time zone wherever you are. Whether that's day or night, I just hope it's having a happy, wonderful time. And everyone take care of yourselves and give everyone hugs. And yourself counts. And thank you for hanging out with me. Nature, you're fantastic. Everyone in my community, please give Nature a follow. They do a lot of D&D campaigns, and they're nice.
How fucking dare you shill me on your channel? I swear to God, I'm a kid. No.
Veritopia has Bibble. And
But yes, I hope everyone here in Sunshine's chat has a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time zone you are currently in. Wish everyone a wonderful rest of their week. Stay positive, stay curious, stay in drugs, don't do school, eat your son. Actually, don't do that. And see you guys next time.
Okay, love you all. Boop. Let's go say hi to Crispy Pie.